Hello, everyone. I'm Estela Casas, creative brand strategist for the Viva Auto Group family of dealerships. Thanks for listening to the Viva Style Podcast, where we have interesting conversations about the automotive industry that provides hundreds of jobs in the borderland. Let's talk Viva Style. Well, the world just got smaller via our phones, via our computers, and today we have a special guest online, Quintin Demps. You may recognize that name. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Former American football safety. You played college football at Texas El Paso here at UTEP and was drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in the fourth round of the 2008 NFL Draft. Demps has also been a member of the Hartford Colonials, Houston Texans, Kansas City Chiefs, New York Giants, and Chicago Bears. Wow. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we're not going to talk too much football today, although I do want to mention that you earned first team All-Conference USA honors as a senior here at UTEP back in 2007 when you had a pair of 100-yard interception returns, and you ranked second in school history with 17 interceptions. Okay,
yeah, right.
So we do have to talk a little bit about football. Do you miss it?
All right.
Are you still playing? Do you miss it?
I miss the guys. I miss the locker room, but I don't miss the working out and preparing for the season. I don't miss the grind, but I do miss the payout. Checks.
Yeah, the camaraderie and all that stuff, huh?
Yeah, well, for sure.
Well, you've pivoted, and now you are doing something special for our community. And the King's Barbecue and Southern Kitchen is presenting a school backpack drive. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're gonna give some backpacks out to the Lafayette Preparatory down in the Sangaria Lombardia. I'm working on my Spanish. We're going to give out some backpacks down there because it's the poorest school in town, and so that's my foundation's aim is to give back to the communities who don't have much, and so we're going to do that first on August 1st, and then on August 13th, the things that we get from everybody else, we're going to just like donate. We're going to have everybody come celebrate with us, come get some backpacks, come eat, come dance a little bit, just kind of fellowship, have a good time.
So you're going to have a celebration after you gather all the stuffs to fill that backpack. So basically, you are looking for people to donate pencils and pens, paper, folders, binders, backpacks, highlighters, crayons, markers, glue, tape, calculators, notebooks, erasers, rulers, Sharpies, composition notebooks, and anything to fill that backpack. So how are you doing that? Are you just asking the public to help out and turn in all these things at 4400 North Mesa, correct?
Yes, ma'am. So I have a team of people down in
So how'd you come up with this?
Yeah, so it's just idea, it's back to school season coming up. We know that kids need supplies, and so it's just just a great idea. One of our many ideas that we want to do as a foundation to give back.
So tell me a little bit about your foundation. Why did you start this? And is education and giving backpacks to kids your biggest campaign?
Yeah, so just my whole career playing in the NFL, I was always giving to people, giving to different communities, and so this was a way for me to be organized with my giving. It wasn't organized at the time. So creating a foundation was a way for me to get organized and also for me to get help instead of just using all my resources to ask other people to give us resources too. So it's more so that than anything.
So probably giving back to kids, something that's
Absolutely.
very, very useful, fills your heart. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, just giving back where I can, like to, not only just kids, but parents, just people who are less fortunate, because I kind of grew up in that area where I didn't have much, so that people are a burden to me, and I really, I have a heart for that community.
So you grew up in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Do you
born and raised in San Antonio, Texas.
Tell me a little bit about your time here at UTEP. Besides football.
Yeah, so I went to UTEP, and so I graduated in 2003, and I earned a full scholarship to the University of Texas at El Paso. So I was there from 2003 to 2008. And my time in El Paso was electric. It was, back then I didn't appreciate the city like I do now.
Mm-hmm.
I was a knucklehead, teenager. Oh man, it ain't San Antonio, this and that. But now that I'm older, man, I love El Paso, the mountains, like it's a special city, man. The people are amazing, So it's just a special place in my heart, and I really view it as home. So I really want to like take care of that place first before I move anywhere else. As far as like the foundation, I want to make an imprint in El Paso because it's been so good to me. It's kind of like where I grew up at. Like
Hmm.
I grew up in San Antonio, but I became a man in El Paso. My dream came true in El Paso. I met God in El Paso. So El Paso to me is just like a staple in my life.
That's fantastic to hear because a lot of people who come here on scholarships from other cities, they come, they finish their schooling, they earn their degree, and they leave, and then they never come back. So we really appreciate you giving back to our community and recognizing the things that we need in our community, especially with the kids. That's
Yeah,
important. So
yeah,
we really
yeah,
appreciate that you're giving back in
yeah.
that way. So tell me, Quintin, what are you up to now besides your foundation and helping El Paso children?
Well, I am retired. I am living the retired life. No,
Wow.
I'm actually in a master's program. I'm studying theology and mental health counseling, and I'm also in a current transition from coaching. I was coaching last season at a university, and I'm looking to start coaching again at a different university. So somewhere between coaching and a master's program is where I'm at right now, as I'm
The,
retired and just helping out.
theology? Theology?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So you want to become a pastor? What are you going to do with the degree in theology?
Well, I just want to learn the faith that I believe in. I want to. I told like I got to know it's real. You know what I mean? So I want to learn about the faith more so than being a pastor or a minister. I just want to learn about the Bible and how to articulate it correctly if that's where I'm going. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So that's a lot of hard work. Going to
Yeah.
school. I know you're not that old, but when you're 25 years old,
Right.
your brain is finished developing, right? But
Yeah.
you can still absorb and learn a lot of things. And the older you get, the more difficult it is, and especially. Nowadays, so I commend you for going
Yeah.
to school and living that dream. That's a
Yeah.
great example. You're a great role model.
Yeah. I try to be. I know. I'm just married to growth in life. Like I can't stay stagnant, and I enjoy learning. And so, what better way to learn than going back to school? So and I see where it takes me.
So when a child who you hand a backpack full of, with a calculator and with notebooks and Sharpies and maybe an iPad, you never know, right?
Yeah.
What do you want them to feel when they receive that backpack?
I want them to know that the world does have some good people in it, because it's so much going on, man, with the mass shootings and I just want them to feel like, man, this is the world can be a good place too. Like it's good people who are here to help us, that have our back, man, and understand what we're going through. You know what I mean? So just more so like just knowing that it's good people out here and not it ain't everybody ain't evil. So just yeah, they got support. They got support and you know yeah, just good people out here.
So I imagine that you're really looking forward to August 13th
Yeah.
when you get to have that big celebration. So what are the plans for that?
Yeah, so August 13th is more so again like the August 1st we're gonna give
Hmm.
backpacks to the school, right? To the elementary down in the Sanguna Lombardia.
Hmm.
And then August 13th is just about a celebration where everything that we have left over, we're inviting people to come, pick up some stuff and come eat, come dance, come have a good time. Just celebrate, back to school. Just celebrate the town, the city. Just bring
Hmm.
everybody together, at one place. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Well, thank you for doing your part and for making a difference in El Paso. Somebody from San Antonio who, like you said, I really love the phrase that you said that you grew up in San Antonio, but you became a man here in El Paso, and now
That's
you're
correct.
giving back as a man in El Paso. So that's fantastic. We appreciate that very much. And once again, if anybody wants to donate, you can drop off your things that you would like to fill the backpack. I'm sure you can also take some iPads, right? Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That'd be amazing, but yeah, pencils and
Yeah.
pens, crayons would be enough though.
It would be enough to fill a backpack. The drop-off location is at 4400 North Mesa, and that's at King's Barbecue and Southern Kitchen, for the backpack drive. The collection period already started, and the last day is probably August, the end of July and through August, because you're going to have a big celebration on August 13th. Anything you'd like to add, Quintin?
Yeah, I want to just add that the owner of the King's Barbecue, man, he's been a great help in this too. Like teaming up with him, man, he's made everything easy and smooth. He has a huge heart for the community as well, and so we're just excited about this opportunity that we have to serve and make a difference.
Well, thank you for making a difference, and thank you for joining us on the Viva Style podcast. And just want to remind everybody to like and share our page and at Viva Auto Group, and because we have a lot of interesting people who have their story and who share their story and who work hard to make a difference. Quintin, thank you so much for joining us today. You have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you on August 13th for the big backpack giveaway. Have a great day. Have a great day. And thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right, cool.
Bye. We'd like to hear what you think about today's conversation. Go to the Viva Auto Group Facebook page and like us. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car or truck, we invite you to choose a Viva vehicle.